Hey guys, Anthony here, AFT Dog Training. Um, Real quick, in the dog training world, if you are a dog trainer, and this can go for any business out there, if you have, especially in dog training world, because it's toxic on both sides in this realm of balanced versus positive. I am a balanced trainer, but there's some toxic and jealous and just nasty people on that side as well. Um, if you have people that come onto your business page or yourself and they are harassing you, calling you names, things like this, best thing to do is to ban and delete that person, but also get screenshots of the nasty things they said to you and find out if they're part of any organizations. Because in this day and age, you have to have personal responsibility for harassing people and trying to affect their livelihood. And that's their end goal there. So when they're on there harassing somebody, any business, um, their end goal is to affect your livelihood. In the dog training world specifically, if they don't like the method or tool that you're using and they're calling you names and things like this, um, screenshot it, find out. I do a little research. I find out that dog trainer belongs to any of these big box stores, and then I contact them, and hopefully with the intention to have them terminated, because that person should not be working there. They're representing that company, and they are social media bullying other people and calling. I'm talking very, very bad names, C words, F words, every name you can imagine. They're just over a method or tool. I know it's ridiculous, but that's the type of mindset that somebody's out there training somebody's dog that they're in. And it's sad. And they're most of the time it's positive only. Um, but even recently, I had Balance Trainer come on and try to do the same thing. So what you do is find out if they belong to any dog training associations, memberships, clubs, dog training clubs. Contact them, screenshot, and say, is this an acceptable code of conduct for your membership to your organization? Hopefully you get a good response from that membership. If they don't, you can take it a step further and then share those screenshots and let people know that that membership is actually, that organization's actually for and okay with their members' social media bullying other people. It's a major thing out there now with the bullying on social media. So if their organization is doing it, you may want to get in contact with some anti-bullying organizations and let them know that this other organization is allowing their members to do these things, provide the screenshots. Because there has to be some kind of consequence or punishment for their actions. So if they do something as stupid as bullying other trainers or bullying a company, game on, and let's get you terminated from whatever membership you're at or whatever job you're at, because you're just a horrible person. And that's basically because you can ask them to please stop. They won't stop. So just take it the next step, because they're not going to stop. Um, the other thing is, a lot of the times too, especially if they're a dog trainer, they work somewhere part-time. So, I worked for Merrill Lynch close to 10 years. Major social media policy is done there. Basically, they find out you post anything negative working for Merrill Lynch, you're terminated, straight up. They say, do not post anything that you don't want on the front page of a newspaper. Okay? So, most of these companies, big companies, they have these social media policies. All right. And it's a small world. You wouldn't believe how small the world is, especially if you have multiple accounts for different companies. These companies, like even yourself. So if you're just a dog trainer and you have multiple accounts, like say you just have your insurance for your car, all state insurance, right? And all of a sudden you find out, this is an example, they have an agent working there that's a part-time dog trainer, and that agent, which is basically you're a customer of, they have an employee that's harassing you on social media. Persons are terminated. And that goes for Merrill Lynch, let's say, or Bank of America. They have a bank teller that's works there full time, dog training on the side part time, calling people C words, mother effers, everything on Facebook. Screenshot it, send it to Bank of America. That person, just deservingly so, lost their job. So that has been a technique that I have used. I don't play around when it comes to this stuff. And again, I just recently had it done. Somebody, balance trainer, coming on my business page, bashing me over some good work. So I found out which clubs she belongs to or he belongs to, and I let him know, screenshots, and I got a response that was very respectful. So in the past too, I've had very much so on the positive only side attack me. And very toxic. Some of the meanest people and biggest assholes in the world. And they're positive only. Love the dogs. Freaking hate humans. Even though you're saving dogs. But they're, same thing. Find out where they work. Some of them work for hospitals. Some of them I was a customer for where I get, my heating and energy and stuff. So you never know. It's a small world, and if they get terminated, rightfully so, you're acting like an asshole. So, just my 2 cents on how to work around trying to get the social media to stop. I know in the UK they have a lot of that going on. Please take my word. Screenshot that stuff. Send it to the organizations. Send it to the newspapers, because there's a major thing going on there. Let them see how toxic those individuals are. I know the big box companies are over there too. Find out if they're working for them, and dog training on the side. Even if they're not dog training, you don't need to have them in the dog training world, let's say, to do this. They're just some people harassing you. Screenshot it, send it to the company. Especially if you're a customer. They don't think. It's just like they're in such a hot moment that they start typing away, not realizing that your business accounts are at, let's say, Wells Fargo. They work for Wells Fargo, and they're harassing you. Not even dog trainers. They're just posting crap on your Facebook page, all types of stuff. Well, apparently contact Wells Fargo and say, apparently you have an employee at your business that's harassing me on social media, and I'm a customer. I'm worried about the security of my accounts. Do they have access to my accounts? Because they may have broken laws. So you have to really pay attention to what you're doing out there, people. Please think before you're harassing other people and stuff. And I don't like it to get to that point ever, but it has been something going on with some colleagues of mine, and I've always told them about this in our meetings, and I'd rather just post it here on social media so you can see ways to address this stuff, because it will not stop unless you get the people terminated. And then it's, haha, you did something stupid. Now they get the balls in my hands. So, because without it, you can't do anything. There's really nothing you do. A lot of my colleagues just removed the reviews and stuff off their Facebook page because of the toxicity. They never even went to their dog, had any dog training. Just, I hate you. You're, blah, blah, blah. 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. Yeah, they never met the person. They have no idea if they even like the person. Most of the time, if you ever had a conversation with the people, you would like them. So, all right, guys, just my 2 cents. Sometimes you got to laugh about it. I'm not saying every single stupid comment. It's those people that are real toxic. All right. And once they start putting, curse words and all types of other things on there, especially on your Facebook business page, game on. Time to get you terminated. I've had it go on in the past, guys. I've gone into detective work, find out where the dog trainer is working at a vet's office. This, that, contact the vet's office. At one guy, I don't throw these words around, call me, anti-gay words and stuff. And hey, you guys hire this guy at your vet's office to do dog training. See ya. They fired him. Rightfully so. I never met the guy just coming on my page bashing me for using remote collar. That's how stupid. The guy's stupid. So, all right. Take care, guys. Hopefully it gave you some insight on how to handle the social media bullying stuff. Take care.